Hi, morning YouTube. It's freezing today. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shireen. If you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe now. Like, share, comment. Today, I'm in Allscourt, West London at the Ibis Hotel. Behind me, I'm going in there for a seminar. It's called Wealth. Oh gosh, I'll give you more details when I get back, but I can't remember. It's called Wealth Master. Guys, I'm inside and these are the topics. It's called Wealth Dragons that they will be covering today. It's property investing, quick start online course, and what, you know. So I'm actually keen on this today, and here's where I'll be spending my day. See you later. Hi guys, it's the next morning and I've just finished washing my face just with some plain water, and I used my Glossy Box cleanser and strawberry oil. I moisturized my face with it, and I'm just here to tell you about my experience at the Wealth Dragon. Oh gosh, this right. The Wealth Dragon session yesterday. I've got my cup of tea. It's early morning, so basically it was held in Allscourt Ibis Hotel. And it was a 2-day course training, but I missed the first day and I only got to do the second day with them, which I'm happy I did in the end. So how I ended up going to the course was I was just on YouTube, because as you guys know, my YouTube channel is new. So I was just on YouTube. I was searching how to make a YouTube channel go viral, because, you know, everybody wants to go viral so that they can go out there, establish new platform, get new followers that's not like their friends. So yeah, so I was searching that, and in the adverts, like every time because I'm subscribed to a few YouTubers, fashion mainly and lifestyle. So every time the ad comes up, it will be this guy called John Lee. So I decided to click on it, then started processing. He was doing some course or the other. Then the course was at 900 and something. I was like, whoa. So you have to pay for somebody to tell you how to do this thing. Anyways, I thought any smart thing to do would be to research him. So then I researched him on Google. And I saw that he had over 2 million followers and stuff like that. And I thought, good. Left it there. I wasn't bothered. But every day I scroll up on my Facebook, he would be on my Facebook. Then one day it was like, oh, he's having a seminar in London. So I thought, let's click it. Then I clicked it. Then you needed to pay. I was like, ain't a girl paying for nobody to teach her how to do this thing. There must be a video on YouTube or something. So, you know, you have to add your email and stuff. So after that, they started emailing me, and I was like, still paying no interest until they said that they have few spaces free. Ha! Ha! You know, that's me. So I thought, yes, I'm going to sign up. To be fair, I signed up. I didn't even expect much of it. I just signed up because it was free. And that's what you do when something is free. So I signed up, and then every day leading up to it, they would message, hope to see you soon, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I missed the Friday because I fell asleep and I forgot. To be fair, I forgot. So on the Friday evening, about 7:45, they then emailed me to say, you missed today's session. They sent me what they covered and stuff. So I thought, this is interesting. These people seems well, you know, organized. Let me go. I'm going to do my best to wake up on Saturday morning. So I woke up, I went and I showed up in a jeans, a cardigan and sneakers, because that's how I'm most comfortable when I'm wearing just comfortable clothing, unless I'm going out to the club or something. I just want to be comfortable. It's, you know, and it's winter, so I was going to wear a tracksuit, but I thought that's a bit pushing it. So anyway, I decided to just wear that. I show up and everyone is in like, the girls are like in skirt suits and stuff, and the guys are in like businessmen in suits. I was like, shit, am I in the wrong place? Like, I was watching. So when I walked in, someone said, are you here for the seminar? And I went, yeah. So he's like, oh, you need to come and sign up and register to log in or whatever it is. And then I was like, shit, I don't even have a pen or paper, because obviously it looks like something you're going to be taking notes. But anyway, I went in, and then this guy met me at the door, and he said, hi, my name is Darren, and I'll be presenting one of the seminars today. And I said, hi, Darren. I didn't take it for anything. I was like, oh, hi, Darren. Then I went into the main hall where they were having it, and they were set up nicely and stuff like that. And I thought, interested. So there's me now looking for space in the back, because I don't want to go to the front, because I was thinking, if they're doing video, I can't be on video in jeans and cardigan when everybody is well dressed. No, I have to try and hide away in the back, but try to pay attention. So we were there. Then Darren Winter came up and he started his seminar. Guys, this is when I realized that, hey, I started thinking, am I in the wrong place? Am I among the wrong people? Because I realized that it was business people and stuff. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh, yeah, I would love to do business, but I don't think I've got that much money to be investing and stuff like that. So anyway, I sat there. The guy did some really good strategies. He's a trading. His name is Darren Winter. You guys can go online and look him up. He's a millionaire trader. And then the first thing came to my mind, my brother, because my brother liked trading. And for the longest while, he was saying to me, oh, Yanni, you need to take whatever savings you've got and buy some shares or some Bitcoins. And I kept saying to him, please, I'm not interested. Just leave me alone. Like, please, it's not my thing. Bitcoin is not my thing. I don't know how to do those things. So please, I don't want to put my money in something that I'm not sure about. So anyway, this guy was teaching us. And then the strategies were quite nice. They were intriguing. He walked it through with us, but obviously he just touched on the surface part. The information was so in-depth. And I've just finished the first part of the session, which was really good, really interested. I've met personally and sat in a 3-hour session with one of the most successful online trader. His name is Darren Winters. When you guys have a chance, you can go and look him up on there. He's a multi-millionaire trader. He's been giving us some of his strategies. He's even offered his £5,000 3-day course, one-on-one sessions with him. 3 months worth of watch him while he's trading, so that you can trade along with him as well in Forex and stuff. He's offering that today to 60 people for, I think, half the price of 5,000. I'm actually really intrigued. So after the break, we covered, the speaker was Mr. Vincent Wong. Now, Vincent Wong is the first guy that introduced in the UK, and I think he spread it to a few other countries as well. He first introduced what they call lease agreement in the UK. So he's a property management millionaire. What he does really is teach people how to have later start up to own properties, to get on the property ladder. And he talked about two particular, let me have some tea. He spoke about two particular strategies that I found very interesting. And they were lease agreement and rent to buy. So with the lease agreement, it's where you have someone in a circumstance, because he talked about his strategies are 5 C's. So it's your contact, circumstance, and contract. Two other things, but I can't remember them. yeah, so the lease agreement basically is where someone is in a circumstances and they need to sell their property, and they need to sell their property urgently. But say, for example, the property is valued at £500,000. You bought it for £500,000. You've lost your job. You can't pay, but you need to sell because you can't pay. So you want to pay the mortgage. So what do? If you don't pay the mortgage, then the bank is going to repossess the property. So the lease agreement came into place where you're going to be the home buyer. You're going to approach the seller who's desperate, and you're going to say to them, okay, look, how about we agree that you give me control? That's another one of the C. That you give me control of the property for 10 years or 5 years, however is left on your mortgage. I'd pay that mortgage for you, but you give me control. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rent that property to pay the mortgage, but I'm going to make sure I make a profit. So when I make a profit, that profit every month, I'm going to use it now as my next deposit to own my own property. Meanwhile, I'm controlling, to get a mortgage to own my own property. Meanwhile, I'm controlling the guy's property through lease agreement, but I don't really own it. However, I'm going to own it someday, because in the agreement, I'm going to say to the guy, I'm going to pay off your loan for 500,000, but I need you to sell me this property for the same 500,000 in 10 years when I'm finished paying the loan. Whether or not the property goes up, you can't tell me. If the property is valued in 10 years 1 million, you still have to sell me for 500,000. So that's how you're going to own that property. But for the 10 years that you're paying the mortgage for the guy, you're just going to be controlling the property. That was a really good strategy, because as you can see, with that strategy, you don't need any money. You don't need any upfront deposit for mortgage. So for people like, say, myself, or people that don't want to take mortgages or find it difficult to achieve a mortgage, that's an idea for you. Then his second thing that he spoke about was rent to buy. Now, with rent to buy, it's like you're renting a property. Say I'm renting my flat, and I know that the home seller would want to sell. Yeah? So I'm renting the flat. If my flat price is £600, I'm going to give him 800, 1,000 if I can afford pounds. Everything that needs doing within the flat, I'm going to do that for myself. Because remember, I'm investing in that property for myself, because I'm aware that the seller wants to sell. But I'm going to ask him to make me a contract that in 10 years or 5 years, let's not exaggerate it to 10. In 5 years' time, I'm going to buy that property from him. But all of the 200 extra from the 600 that I'm paying, he needs to calculate that towards me buying the property. So that's another way of owning the property. So as I said, guys, these were 3 interesting millionaires sharing their strategies on how to get wealthy with using little income. And that's the stage that I'm at this moment, where I'm thinking I want to, not really rich, stinking rich, as we would say. I don't want to be stinking rich. I just want to be at a point in my life where I've got investments, where I've got assets that are meaningful. I want to be wealthy. I mean, everybody wants to be wealthy. That's the reason why I work. I don't want to be working to keep paying. Nobody wants to work to keep paying and just paying. So people want to own things. They want to get things. And that's the stage that I'm at in my life. And I'm really looking forward to. So I went to the seminars. I'm still in 3 minds as to which of the programs I want to pay for. I would like to one day. I've called a few of my intellectual property friends. When I say intellectual property friends, I mean like my friends who they got good professions, so pharmacists and stuff like that, and I'm hoping to like meet with them and discuss and see if we can do something, like start somewhere. And I'm trying to be good, you know. I want to make my mom proud. I want to do things. I want to I don't want to, I'm not, what I would say, I was born in an era that my mom she struggled, and if she did struggle, she didn't really let me know that she was struggling, or maybe I didn't understand that she was struggling. But we weren't the richest, but I've never wanted something and my mom didn't get it for me. Even if she wasn't able to give it, she went out of her way to find it. Guys, right now I'm so tired, and there's still a lot of time. The session doesn't finish until 7:30, but I'm so tired because my brain is frozen now. I've been given a lot of information. I hope I can retrieve it. Made a lot of notes. I'm gonna go home and compile it. I wanted to, they were actually selling shares in their company, but I couldn't make an investment. I really wanted to invest, but they're not taking investments of anything less than £30,000. And even if you go less than that, they were saying that because we did the seminar with them today, they would probably think about an investment of a little bit less, but you have to put a deposit today. I don't have that much to be giving away. I will, because I'm actually interested in buying shares in company, because my brother kept going on about using my savings to do those kind of things, and I'm actually interested in it, but I don't think just now I've got that money to part with. So I'm gonna wrap up my end of my session. That's the banner in the back there. The company is called Wealth Dragon. It's actually, it involves a few people that actually use strategies basically to become a millionaire, and I was just interested in how to do that, so I decided to attend the session, and it was good. I've got a lot of information out of it, so I'll share a few with you guys. When I would have shared a few, so yeah, here's where I'm gonna end this. So good night, guys, take care, and bye. I had a lovely day, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually, I think next day gonna have question and answers and investments and stuff, but I'm really too tired. I had a really long day, so see you.